Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. Having defeated the Kobold skeletons, our unnamed quest giver pushes forward, leading you on.
Sorry.
Excellent.
Say, Tom, are you okay?
Yeah, man, I'm good.
Good. I was worried about you there, Tom.
Nah, dude, don't worry. We just gotta, keep the wheels greased and we'll keep going forward. You know, you don't want those trucks getting overwhelmed with too much dust.
I feel like people are being rude. I mean, no one's even said hi to you.
Hey, man, hey. You can't, place too many expectations on them. They're just, people doing their best.
Well, I feel like I should take proactive measures to try to, re-chillify this. So,
Dude,
why don't I introduce you here?
Hey,
everybody. I want to introduce my best friend. This is Tom Tiki. He's the spirit of surfing.
Sup, bros?
I'm gesturing at empty space next to me.
Do we hear that?
No, you hear nothing.
Okay.
All right, that one doesn't matter, sir. All right, let's continue on.
Dude,
Young girls these days.
Sup?
Some people just have no chill, man.
Truth.
I
Anyway.
think we continue on.
You guys ignore the talking to himself person. I wonder if there's something going on here. Rob is now a mental health specialist, and he's playing a character with clearly some dissociative orders going on here, or some, hallucinogens. I don't know.
No way. He's just a cleric, man.
I kind of
Bodhi is God, and Spicoli is the prophet.
I kind of go up to Guathir and I'm like, do these kind of people come around all that often?
Is Terra is a man or
she's a human female.
Well, my dear, you decided to come to Berkshire, so get used to it.
Fair enough.
Your little kobold
was sipping from a wine glass.
out in the woods, wine glass in hand, sword in the other hand. Yeah.
Oh, no. He wielded the sword with two hands. The wine glass just stood somewhere in his...
He carefully set it down.
Yeah.
And then after the fighting was over, he went and carefully picked it up.
Right. You guys continue forward until your kobold lead brings you into a clearing in the woods on which there are all these earthen mounds, kind of like chimneys poking up all over the place. And he starts calling out in kobold, "Hello! Hello! I've brought back the great heroes! Hello!" And then back to you guys in common, "Hello! People! Kobold! Come out!"
Why did he yell in both languages?
Come out, little doggy dudes. It's safe. The only skeletons here are covered in meat.
I don't think that helps.
The only skeletons here are trapped within our bodies.
A few moments later, out from one of these underground homes with these earthen chimneys crawls a wounded kobold who, one arm after the other, makes their way towards you, but only gets halfway before they collapse on the ground, coughing up small amounts of blood.
Yeah, rub some dirt on it.
Dude, what happened?
Yeah, what happened? Well, you're not okay, but what happened?
Bone man, come, kill.
See, told you he'd be fine.
I cast Cure Light Wounds on him.
Oh my god, you saved his life. He doesn't die. Kobold, roll me 1d8 for HP? Or for how much you heal?
Of course, he's probably didn't have much. It's probably going to be an overheal, but...
Probably.
Let's see, roll a 1.
Yeah, you heal him for more than twice his max HP. The kobold pops up, feels all over his body. Hey, he's intact. He's fine. Oh, thank you.
I told you he'd be fine.
Hey, little dude. So the Bone Man is attacking people that aren't dead yet?
Mm-hmm. He did.
Oh, no.
He did. And the other kobold goes, no, he never do before. And the new kobold goes, yeah, he do now. He do. And then the other kobold goes, oh, no.
Doo-doo?
So we have to solve it.
Doo-doo is the arch enemy of Board here.
No, that doesn't sound good. Which way did they go?
He say he need get superior being. So he go to town.
So
He
they
say
went back.
sacrifice needed to call great spirit. Blood sacrifice.
No, that's not
We
good.
just came
What
from
blood
town.
sacrifice?
God, why do this? Anyway, so we have to go back to town and stop someone from summoning something.
Well, let's go.
The kobold tugs on Tom's sleeves and say, "You fix friends? Yes."
Sure, my friend. How many of you are hurt?
One and 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 wait, hold on, let me start over. One and one and one and one and one and one and one. Did I already say one? Hold on.
You know,
I think you forgot one.
And one and one and one and one, and he just repeats. It gets too much for him to handle.
How long has it been since they've been hurt that badly?
Hours.
Well, they're dead.
Oh.
There's a good chance. Oh, someone froze. Connar.
Oh.
God. He's doing. I'm halfway from putting off or taking off my headphones.
No.
And he's gone.
Well, at least it's not happening to me anymore.
That's it, everybody. Shenanigans is over. One of our players can't make it anymore. We're just going to cancel for the day.
Oh, that's
What?
That's too bad.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
Okay.
The bone man runs past us and just picks up Shag.
Takes just pulls the skeleton out of Shag and runs away with it, leaving a Shag skin suit behind.
Just takes
No, he was using that skeleton.
It was propping him up. He needs it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
He comes by and asks, "Excuse me, is someone going to use those skeletons?" Well, nobody's having them. They
the
don't-
really polite necromancer knocks on your door when there's been a death in the family. Excuse me, does your grandfather still need his skeleton? I'll buy it for 20 gold. Thank you. I'll just take the
to a
skeleton.
peasant family, that is a really tempting offer. Like 20 gold, man.
I feel like this benefits both of us because if we remove the skeleton, then you don't need to buy a full-size coffin. You can just get like a.
You can just fold them up and put them in a little box.
Or if you want the luxury
square.
service, I will fill it.
Cheaper for you and better for the environment.
Or the necromancer goes around and also offers luxury service. If you he removes the skeleton and then fills the empty skin with,
Just blows it back up.
and stuffs it with some like an animal.
Rob, could you cycle your cam so we can fix the mistakes caused by Connor's disconnection?
Sure.
Thank you.
Don't worry, Connor. We had enough time to distract us from you being away.
All right. Thank you, Rob.
Yeah.
Right. So, the Bone Man has gone to town to find a superior being in order for a blood sacrifice for something.
Well, blood sacrifice are rarely a good thing, so let's just go to town, find the bone man, and destroy it.
Wait, is Connar in the right place?
No.
Nope, he's still in the wrong spot. Oh, shit.
Bastian.
Oh, God. Everyone... Oh, my God. Okay, so...
Wait,
Everyone
who-
needs to
Bastian and Nick
cycle
turn off their
except for
cameras,
Jason.
And then Bastian, Nick, and Rob turn off cameras.
Okay.
Everyone
Wait.
except for Jason, kill your cameras. And they go on in the order of Connar, Nick, Bastian, Rob. No,
Wait.
Connar, you... There, okay. Nick, Bastian, Robert. Or Rob. Or Robbie? Not anymore?
Huh?
Robe.
Robe? Because your Zoom camera says Robert when you
Robot?
turn it off. But on the overlay has you as Rob. And so I don't know whether to call you Rob or Robert or Robbie.
Robot.
Neal, it's almost like you've known him for a long ass time. What?
Well, no.
I've
How
always...
does that make you feel? That Neal doesn't know how to address you properly.
Well, he's a professional, so he does not feel feelings.
You know, I roll with it. If other people, aren't operating to my standards, I mean, it just means my standards are really only for me, I guess.
That's oddly insightful and non-confrontational. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, did you forget that he's a
That's like-
professional? That he's a professional dealing with psychology now. He has 18 plus something wisdom.
Does he though? Does he?
No.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Just because someone is wise doesn't mean they always have to choose to be wise.
That's
Okay.
true. I guess.
You can't argue
It's
against that.
sort of like meaninglessly true, but I guess.
Sometimes true wisdom comes in acting, knowing when to act unwisely.
Okay.
And then,
All right.
okay,
Okay.
Sure.
Okay,
Let's
sure.
leave it at that.
okay.
I think that's really a context thing.
Let's
Sure.
So are we going back to town?
Yeah,
now?
we're gonna go back to town, right? Right? Okay, we're gonna. Okay, you guys leave the woods behind.
I feel like we probably passed the Bone Man on the way here.
Oh, we probably did.
We were coming from
You might have, but
Yeah.
well, let's just head back, and maybe he's already gotten his blood sacrifice, and this will just lead into a hilarious chase.
What do you think he means by a superior being?
Probably means one that's bigger.
Maybe
You know,
it's.
Has a superior quantity of blood.
I'm
Well,
afraid,
it could
Superior
also.
Oh,
in
yeah.
larger number.
I'm afraid that might mean like a Kobold that we know. Like we might be thinking, oh, like a super powerful, super beautiful, super everything superior person.
AKA
And
Rob had the same
Glib
thought as I, and O'Neill is going after Glib Glob again.
Well, let's check.
Yeah, he could be going after something superior to a kobold or after a superior kobold. I mean, I only really know one in town that is powerful in that regard.
Well, you guys arrive back in Berkshire. Your kobold quest giver is walking along behind you, and at every time branch breaks or a rock hits another rock, the kobold does like a diving slow motion leap into a bush where it hides until it's satisfied that the commotion is over.
Hey, little dude.
Until it seems that we
what's your name?
are already like 60 feet past because we just keep walking.
My name is Dub Dub.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Dub Dub. I'm Tom, and this is Tom Tiki.
Hi, Tom Tiki.
You know what? I'm scared of skeletons too. I totally feel you.
Yeah.
Skeletons.
Bone
They're
men
not
are
e-
scary.
Like what I worry about is what if the necromancer animates the skeleton while it's still inside us?
Oh, that is ridiculous. We all know that necromancy needs to affect a corpse.
Does it?
Yes.
You sure?
Damn
Yes,
it, Rob.
I'm a wizard.
Oh, you are Bone Man too? He says and begins to back up from you.
No, I'm not a
Whoa.
necromancer. I can just cast magic.
No, he's just a magic man, not a bone man.
Also, that one is
Oh.
also a magic man. He points at Shaggy.
A Chucky?
Shaggy.
There ain't no
How did you hear
Y.
Chucky? I said
It
Shaggy.
wasn't him.
There ain't no Y in my name. It's just Shag.
Yeah,
Or Shag.
because there's no Y in it, and your
Sorry.
cha kind of sounds like a cha. So Chaggy, and I'm like, there's no Chaggy. Did he say Chucky? Got it. Got it. All
Shag.
right.
He points at Shag. Anyway, he's probably going to kill or try to kill someone.
Okay. So, are we're checking on Glibglob? Is that what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What if we animated our skeletons while they're still inside us, and then they try to get out?
We could also check the graveyard. There is a powerful, at least for a kobold, someone powerful living there.
No, I feel pretty sure that it's probably Glibglob.
Well, you guys go to Shenanigans
Something
first,
happened.
because that's easy to
Yeah.
do. We already have a map for that.
Natural to go to Shenanigans.
Yeah,
first.
natural to go here. And
Yeah, we gotta
you arrive. The band is packing up. They're getting ready to leave. Desmond is maybe asleep on the counter. He's kind of like standing up, but his head is down, and there's like a very even tempo to his breath, but he's still sort of standing. So is he asleep, or who knows?
Desmond.
The only other character in the tavern is a single kobold wearing black robes and a skull mask, who is sitting near
Oh, that's
the back
definitely the
door.
guy. Definitely.
Is that the
100%.
is that the bowman?
Yeah, I look at the kobold that's with us. Does he freak out when he sees this other kobold?
I no see face. I don't know.
This isn't the bone man.
Oh no, I can't see face.
Guafia kind of turns to Desmond. Desmond.
Sure, I'll get you a drink. And
He goes
without
over-
opening his eyes, he just takes his hands off of the counter, brings them down below, and then a few moments later brings up like a glass of beer for
Desmond,
you.
Lizzie is here about Shenanigans
Yes.
income.
Yes,
No,
that'll be
I don't.
5 copper. Silver.
Uh,
Silver.
I back
Desmond-
away. I back away from Grothier to make sure that I'm out of any splash.
Just start laughing.
Desmond, who is
Yes?
that?
What? Huh?
Who is that? He points at the kobold with a skull mask.
Ah, thank you. Okay, he gets up, tightens his sword belt, walks on over, and says, hey there, little buddy, what can I get you to drink? And the kobold puts up a finger, and Desmond comes back and pours him a beer and puts it back at his table and goes, did Lizzie leave?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, she's gone.
Oh, okay.
If he serves him the guy a drink, and then he pays with a credit card, we could look at the receipt and see if he signs it,
I don't
Mr. Bone Man.
know what that
Settle
is.
down.
I've got a better idea. Why don't we just get him wasted? And
Also,
then-
Tom, you have to remember,
Oh,
credit
fellas.
cards do not exist outside of Silvers. They do not know what you're speaking of.
I mean, the little plastic shit that you pay people with.
Yeah.
I am not
I
surprised that
mean,
people.
what does exist really mean?
Like, wait, that wasn't a scam when they tried to bet with that the other day?
No, they are actually. You can actually do that. Do that in Silvers.
God damn it!
With those.
I thought that elf was trying to scam me.
No,
Okay.
I mean, he might have been.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, of course, he could have tried to sell you a fake one, but they are a thing over in Silvers. Yes. Anyway, Desmond, where's Glibglob?
Oh,
All right.
just walk in the backyard and be like, "Hey, Glibglob,
he pokes his head out from his tower.
Little
What?
buddy,
What?
have you seen a bone man around here?"
He ducks inside the tower immediately.
All right.
has anybody tried to steal your skeleton, dude?
Glibglob does not return to any visible position nor speak.
You might want to keep your
I
skeleton.
get some hard
somewhere.
alcohol and go sit over by the dude in the black robe.
Okay.
Yeah, like lots of hard
Go
alcohol.
lock your skeleton in my room so that he can't take it.
the person in the robes was a kobold, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
it's kobold sized, but they've got a mask on, so you can't really see
Good.
their face.
Good
Sure.
I just like throw the glass down. I was like, "It's pouring today. Let's drink."
It gives you a bit of a nod and sips at the beer through the mouth and the mask.
I thought you
All
were.
right, I pour
a
him a
straw
drink.
in
I
it.
pour myself a drink. I drink.
Okay, you both drink.
Excellent.
The
I make sure to drink less than he does.
well,
But
yeah, you're
probably
both the
at some
same
point try and get the
size,
other
so.
people- Try and get the other people involved.
Mm-hmm.
Bastian looks at our employer, quest giver, Kobold, and how
Who's-
tall was this bone man?
Kobold height.
Okay.
All right. All right, Jack. Do what you want to do.
So, Mr. Little Mask Person, you have, so like, what is your job? Is it bone related by any chance?
You're saying this in common, right?
No, in Kobold. He
You're saying
speaks
this in
Kobold.
You don't know. He might not be a kobold. He could just be a small person in a mask.
A gnome.
Well, I'm going to
Could be a
speak
gnome.
it in Kobold. I speak Kobold, Orcish, Gnomish, and Dwarfish.
Okay.
Most of my languages are for short people now that I think about it.
Bad Rob.
All right.
I guess it's good for small talk.
All right. So you ask him. What did you ask him? I'm sorry. I've already
I
forgotten.
asked him what his job was and if it was maybe bone related.
Job, career, or vocation?
Whoa, I like the distinction, man. All three.
Hmm.
Or if you've managed to combine them into one, that would be most audacious.
No. Job, mercenary.
Oh,
Career, spellcaster. Vocation, necromancer.
Yeah, okay.
ugh.
Are you what the kobolds would call
You find so romantic.
bone man?
Is this also in Kobold?
Yes.
Like the
The nose to
entire
come.
party.
You know, the whole party speaks Kobold.
It seems like the
Well,
entire
yes,
party speaks Kobold. Joe's just sitting there smiling.
Okay, but just to be clear, everyone speaks Kobold, right?
Joe
No.
does not.
Joe does not. Okay. So
Well,
everyone but Joe gets to understand this.
No, Guafi doesn't. Guafi
Oh,
doesn't.
wonderful. Okay.
Okay, so
He's
Joe
standing
and Gualthier are just sitting next to each other in sync, just nodding.
Mm-hmm.
Guafi is standing by the door, just looking at this.
The kobold will speak up and say, in kobold, Bone Man is such a derogatory term for anyone who deals with the dead. Our people tend to react superstitiously and quickly to more minor things. We're known as a skittish race and one who overly fears ordinary activities. So yes, many of them might consider me a bone man. But only in the same way that you might consider a chef a stabby man.
Sure. So, would you happen to know?
Preposterous.
Would you happen to have anything to do with, or know who might be responsible for the recent kobold attacks on the kobolds in the forest?
Kobold
And
attack.
us.
Kobold on kobold violence.
Undead
God.
kobold versus live kobold violence.
Well, I certainly have raised my fair share of corpses in my time, and sometimes those corpses have been attacked by other people, but I assure you, my skeletons only have reacted in self-defense.
Well, we got attacked by cobalt skeletons, and we didn't offend them in any way.
Yes, we were simply strolling through the woods.
Might have. He just looks offensive.
Well, they're very sensitive to those sorts of things, you know.
Fucking elves.
Fucking A.
Guafi kind of scowls at the two because there's something just.
There's like a glance that passes between the kobolds, and they look at Guathier and just sort of nod.
And Guafi does this.
Well, hey man, there's no reason to be like that. I'm totally chill with anyone who wants to taste the waves.
You haven't been around Guathier long enough, bruh. Don't worry. He'll come around.
Is this intrusion and inquisition over with? I do feel like I'm the subject of an investigation somewhat, please.
You might be, but there's
Right.
still alcohol to drink.
Quite right. Shall I get us a couple of doggy bowls so we can drink this more quickly? And he snaps his finger and goes,
mine in a doggy bag.
Desmond, bowl. Desmond brings over a cup of like wide-brimmed bowls, and he pours his drink into one, and pours your drink into another, and then looks at the others and shrugs, and reaches down and starts just lapping up the beer.
Like, look at it like the other method was much faster. And then, like, lift it up and start drinking it like soup.
Let's give it a try. Desmond, can I have a bowl for me and a bowl for Tom?
Desmond brings over 2 bowls.
One for Tom and one for nothing.
All right, I pour my drink into like both of the bowls there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Whoa. Okay, so like the proper way, it's just like you put your nose in it, or you use chopsticks, or how does this work?
Yeah, use chopsticks.
Well, sir, the objective is to make your
Shut up.
tongue
Use
impact
chopsticks.
the surface in such a way that the water then rises up to your mouth and you drink it as it rises. So it's more of a slap and splash and suck.
Oh, I thought it was like you make like a little spoon with your tongue and you stick it into the drink, and then you pull it up into your mouth and pour
He's
it in.
drinking like a child. Look at him. What a silly elf.
Wait, and meanwhile, the other two just see them just drinking like animals. Well, Shag is basically just drinking it like soup. But
I'm just kind of standing back, amused.
I finish first.
You do. All right.
Well, slow down there, dude. Drinking's not a competition. And
It
this is a
certainly
drinking
can be.
competition.
It definitely can be.
Is this a drinking competition?
Why, we could turn it into one, says the necromancer beside you. Here, let me go fetch some of my premium drinks. And he scurries off upstairs.
It's definitely gonna be
Shag
some like.
is he the guy?
He's definitely a necromancer.
Well, there are several in town. At least 2 of them are kobolds, from what I know. So
Wow, that seems very... Necromancers seem to be very disproportionately kobolds.
they have. I assume they have just a thing for corpses.
No, I think this is like the only place that the kobolds just don't get
Well,
out.
they're like little dogs, so it makes sense that they would be interested in bones.
Fair. I can... Okay.
Okay,
Maybe.
That's a good point.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe stereotypically.
Well,
That's just a good point.
What are you trying to say here, huh?
Like, Shag, you're a one of a kind. I mean, we all know that.
Goddamn right, I'm one of a kind.
anyway, so
Yeah,
do you
well-
think he?
I'm not putting down dogs. No, I mean it's like dog spelled backwards is God.
Yes.
Wouldn't it actually be gods?
No, it'd be sogged. Scod.
Oh yes, God. There you go.
Anyway, do you think he is the one we're looking for?
I thought the odds were probably yeah, but like since there's 2 other kobold necromancers apparently, now I'm not sure. I'm really
Well,
thrown
there's
off.
one other. 2 with him.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot of kobold necromancers. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
do we
I mean,
know
yeah,
that
the other
Mount
one-
is a kobold necromancer?
The other one apparently took over the gravekeeper duties in town, from what I know.
Putting a necromancer in charge of your gravekeeper duty.
Grave keeping? You can't own a grave, man.
This town is a
No, keeper as in like they keep
Policy.
it tended,
Caretaker.
not like owner.
Oh.
Anyway, they're probably not it.
You don't think this guy is the one, or you think this guy is the one?
The other one.
I mean, he wasn't
Okay.
he wasn't quite giving me off the super weird vibes, but I'd say it's like 40-60 right now.
Okay.
The kobold comes back down at this point in your conversation with a nice bottle of fine elven wine.
Whoa.
Yeah, it comes over to the table.
Premium, dude.
Oh, hold on. You haven't even seen it. And he raises a hand and goes, Desmond, water. Desmond brings over some water, and he takes the wine and he pours about half of it into a bowl. Then he pours about half a cup of water into it as well and stirs it around with his finger and then presents it to you.
In the background, you can just see out of focus Coiffure. There's like a tear going down his cheek as he witnesses this monstrosity that is going
I'm
on.
kind of like
Thank
tilting
you
my
very
head.
much, Mr. Bone, dude.
So, what does adding the water do to this?
A hint of spring water helps to cleanse it and bring out the fuller flavor palette.
Yes, plus the wine
yes,
itself
flavor palette.
acts as a disinfectant for the myriad bacteriological things that live in medieval water, which has not been treated, thus reducing the likelihood of us acquiring cholera. I feel
That
like
sounds-
we should be suffering from that a lot more.
I do
Probably.
believe that disease does not exist in this world. I've heard of people speak of it, and yet I have never seen it happen to anyone of note, ever.
Got a
That's
I
point.
think
weird.
we're
So
Now
like-
that you
disease-free.
mention it.
I mean, he's got a point.
So, like when people say, "I'm sick and tired of this," and other people then go, "Wait, you're what and tired?"
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yes, yes. Perhaps there was disease once upon a time, and that's why everyone speaks about it, but it is now gone and fled from
Does
the
that mean
land.
there's no
Maybe.
bacteria?
I try the wine. What's it taste like? Or do you want me
It
to
tastes
roll
like
it up?
watered down wine, but you can go ahead and give me a grub skill check for how much you enjoy it.
No, it's like tastes like watered down wine.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Well,
Kind of-
because I want a comparison, you know, you gotta compare the wine to the mixture you have, and because I just also like drinking everything, I'll just like ask him for a little straight.
He'll just hand you the bottle. If you
Excellent.
wish. It's certainly not as good, but have at it.
All right, yeah,
Give me another grub skill check.
excellent. It's probably gonna be worse, but
No,
Nope.
No, I mean, it's a bottle of fine elven wine. You can't go wrong. Unless you mix it with water.
yeah, you're totally right, bro.
Especially
The
medieval.
water really adds something to it.
Yes, quite. Now, as long as I have you here, perhaps I can hire you for a job, although normally I'm the one being hired. You see, I am looking for a big soul. I need the soul of superior being.
You mean like an elf?
Oh yes, that would do quite well.
Why
You-
do I feel
How do
like
you?
He kinda
how
looks
do you
over to
go about
Guathier.
Gathering it.
Do we have a superior soul nearby?
Oh,
He
we
says,
might.
staring at Guathier. Wonderful. How much would you charge to acquire it?
How do you mean acquire? Do you mean like kill the shit out of them, or like
Well, we would need to
gather some of their
capture first, so I can draw out the soul through a ritual.
All right, so let's see here. Your
This-
standard
this
capture
little-
fee. Harmed, not harmed, a little harmed.
As long as he's still alive.
Still alive. Okay,
When
so
he's
that,
been
that'll
yeah.
bring the
Hold
price up
on.
to the capture.
This is-
Okay.
So
This is
capture
not chill at
services,
all,
not
dude.
kill. Just
I like.
so capture, not kill. That's about 250. Authorities, yes or no?
What do you mean by authorities, please?
Do you want this to be on the down low, or
Oh, I do believe so. Yes, we are dealing with
Okay.
death here, and this should
That's
probably
gonna
be kept from
another
authority.
200.
Okay, 450.
Let's see
I like-
here. What else?
Kind of back over to Joe, like slink over to Joe.
Here. I'm trying to think of everything. I think I have.
Well, here, why don't we just round it up
Miscellaneous
to an
supplies,
even
50,
6?
So
Yeah.
we're looking at about 50,000 copper.
Oh, you're talking in thousands of copper.
Yes, I was talking in gold.
He says,
pieces.
as like he is pulling out like 5 gold pieces and was about to set them down on the table, and then pulls them back and puts them in his pocket. I see.
Yes, the set of skills is not easily attained, and if you need people to either look the other way or do it right the first time, it is expensive.
I like whisper to Joe, like, how much do you like Grothier?
Grothier standing right next to me.
Wow, what's going on?
Dude,
Yes, what is going on?
I was like, I think he's trying to get us to capture an elf for him.
All right.
Why? What's
Would
he
you
want
agree
the
to
elf for?
500 gold pieces? could
I
get-
don't actually have 500 gold on me, but I can give you 300.
I think this is our guy. This is gotta
Okay.
be our guy.
I
Oh.
can, let's see here, set everything up. I won't be able to do it tonight. Too soon, too short notice. You got to set
Of course.
Give me
24 hours?
24 is a bit much. I'm assuming it's like 5 p.m. or something.
Yeah, fair enough. How about
Give me like
2
30
sunrises?
What's that?
2 sunrises.
2 sunrises?
Yes. On the
Okay.
second sunrise from now, we
Is
shall
when we
meet back, perhaps in the alley outside the building, and
Mm-hmm.
you can bring me the captured but still alive elf, he says, looking over at Gwathier again, and then we shall have a business deal, and I shall pay you
Excellent.
handsomely.
Excellent.
whoa. Let's
Just a sec though. Shit. Oh yeah, out of morbid curiosity, like,
Mm-hmm.
what are you trying to do?
Oh. Well, it's a bit of a surprise. I was hoping to leave it till the end.
Oh, okay. Can I take one of his kidneys? Like those are worth a lot.
After the fact, yes.
After that.
I won't need
Question.
any of his body parts afterwards. They're all
Oh
yours.
shit.
Neal, how many awkward stares awkward looks have I been getting from him so far?
Well, I think
just
Shaq's a professional. Shaq's
Yeah.
a professional. He hasn't looked.
It's just like the initial looking and then that last look that he threw your way. But most of the time, they're just chatting amongst themselves.
And I think you probably heard what I was saying to Joe. I was
Yeah, I was like
Yeah.
standing right next to Joe and like,
so I said basically like he wants us to capture an elf. Yeah, I think this is the guy.
So, dude, let's walk this back a little bit. This talk about like a superior being, that's like some Charlottesville shit, man. We are all equal beings in Bodhi's eyes as his children.
Bro, everyone knows that
Wait.
elves actually just have a bigger soul. That's why
Isn't Tom an
it's
elf?
just a matter of volume.
yeah, Tom is also
Comparative. A
Yeah.
volume comparison, not saying like his soul is better or anything. So
It's just
he
larger.
just has more. It's
Yeah.
just larger.
Gwathier kind of looks over to Tara and kind of goes through a few languages with quick words. What kind of languages does Tara speak?
Check, because I forgot. I do speak Elvish and Dwarvish as well.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Then in Dwarvish, he says to, so why are we not just getting him then? He is our guy, if what you say is true.
I'm waiting to see what transpires here conversationally. I'm not sure if Shag is like playing a long game or something.
Hmm.
Let's just see what Shag says when it's finished.
Well, it would be interesting. It would be quite amusing to see him try to capture me.
Fair.
He says because he's a 4th level wizard.
But yeah. I'm basically
Oh shit! It freaking getting here. I'll be in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
okay.
Oh my. Well, we're just about at our breaking point anyway. Not quite, so let's finish this up. Bodhi, what do you have to say to the kobold, if anything?
Well, Bodhi would tell the Kobold, and I would know as a priest of Bodhi, that we're all his children. We're like all his little waves, numerous and countless upon the sea, and none more important, and all made up of the same stuff. And what do you want to do with this soul? And why are you even trying to categorize some souls as superior and others inferior?
It's just the way of the world. Some souls are greater than others.
But
Not all
can you
souls are the
say
same.
like the soul of a person is greater than the soul of like a cow when the cow gives us milk?
Well, let me put it to you this way, good sir. Would you say a cow has greater weight than a dog?
Is a kilogram of feathers.
My friend, you're making a very
Steel.
important misconception. Would you say a cow has more mass than a dog?
Greater weight, more mass, same difference on.
I don't know. I mean, it could.
Oh, but is it though?
It could. The cow could like not be very religious, and the dog could go to services all the time, and then it would have more mass.
And this, my friend, is why I use the term weight, because these lesser fools don't quite understand the nuance of difference between weight and mass and all these things, and it
There
just
you
serves
go
to confuse
again.
their poor little
Like
heads.
ranking people as lesser and greater.
But weight is a force.
Look,
it is
Elf,
not
Elf,
matter.
there's a tree
Why
outside.
matter.
Look, Elf, there's a tree.
Hi there, tree. How you doing? Why don't we ask the tree? The tree has greater weight.
And the kobold just slinks away from the table and scoots to the next table over and motions the rest of the party.
Hey, half up front.
Yes, of course, half up front. And he fishes around and pulls out 150 gold pieces and lays them on the table for you. I'll meet you in the
scoop them
alley
into
in
my bag.
2 sunrises. Good day.
2 sunrises.
And he
Yeah.
heads back upstairs to his room.
Kind of
Now, we're
I just
going
got
to
us
flip
the
over
easiest
to
gold ever. We
to
actually
Joe
don't have a thing.
and Guathir, who don't speak kobold and don't really know what's going on.
Well,
But you've
the thing-
seen all this
but
nonsense.
Terra has told us. Terra has basically told us.
Right. So what do you
more or less, yeah.
what do you guys doing, Joe and Guathir?
Well, Joe ain't having this. We ain't capturing an elf.
Like,
We're
like
gonna
I
have to
said,
bring this kobold in.
Yeah.
And give him to the proper authorities because he is a necromancer.
yes, my current assumption, Joe, is that Shag is playing this other kobold, and he's gonna get, we're gonna get something out of this, and then we're gonna get him and get something out of that.
Hmm.
So, so the necromancer has basically slunk off upstairs, right?
Yep.
Guathir is going
Yeah.
over to Shag. So, what is your plan here?
Well, I'm gonna disappear for about a day or so to actually make it look like I'm doing work. I'm probably just gonna chill and do nothing. And then we're gonna use you as bait, probably get the sheriff involved, and we're gonna tie you up. You're gonna act unconscious, and we're gonna hand you over to him. And then as soon as he starts his little ritual, we bust in with the sheriff and arrest the shit out of him. And that's probably one of some of the easiest 150 gold I've ever made.
Yeah, how about no? How about no? Because they're being tied up. If you're too late, no.
We
I
don't
mean,
have
we
to
can
really-
tie the ropes shitty. He probably
Yeah.
won't notice.
Yes,
I'm
but
an expert in rope tying. I can do the tying.
how about what does he need?
Yeah, I'm pretty good
So-
at tying ropes too.
So, Terra's told us he needs an elf.
Yeah.
I'm a spellcaster and need my hands and all
Yeah,
my.
like I said, we can tie it shitty. You can hold the ropes
Yes.
yourself,
The
and
problem-
then if you get in a bind, you just drop the ropes and boom, color spray. You're fine.
Problem is, I need my sword for that, and he's not going to let me have my sword.
You need your
You can
sword? Yes, that's
just wear some baggier pants. We shove it down one of there, and then you're fine.
If he
We have
thinks-
another elf here.
yeah. Like if he said,
I don't want
"Hey, what's that?"
put my life on the line and earn money. Oh, my name is Guathir. Oh.
I mean, nothing of what you said is a wrong thing to do. You are basically the one who wants the money of this.
Yeah, I already got the money.
I think
I
the
mean, yeah, we
sword
could-
in the pants idea is a good one.
I mean-
'cause you could be like, "Is that a sword in your pants?" And you could be like, "No, I'm just glad to see you."
Exactly. See, he knows what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Question. You already have the money. Why not just go up there and capture him now?
Because he's a spellcaster. I don't want him to fucking.
I
off on
am
him.
Jack. I do not want to risk my life.
All right.
Yeah, that's
so
how.
we're
Secret's
gonna
looking in danger tonight, bud.
we're gonna go to our break, and when we come back, we will see how the party convinces this necromancer that they're actually gonna go murder Guathir for him, and we'll see how it works out with the true quest giver, not the fake quest giver. So we will see you on the other side of our break. Bye bye, everyone.